are you? Today's topic is maximizing profits in your business. You know, I hear about all these flowery things that everybody wants to do, and they want to be good corporate citizens, and they want to take time off, and they want to be friendly, and they want to hug, and they want to kiss, and they want to love everybody, and I'm fine with all that. Do whatever the heck makes you happy. But if you're not maximizing the profit in your business, you're wasting your time. You're absolutely wasting your time. So what I decided to do today was give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lose 6 points for how to maximize your profit, okay? Really pretty simple. Takes a tremendous amount of discipline. Number one, you need to know your costs. Do you really know your costs? Your cost of material, labor, burden, benefits, overhead, rent, all your costs. Do you know your costs? Do you know how to figure out what $1 of labor is actually costing you? Know your costs. If you know your costs, then you can back in and determine what do you want your gross profit to be? What do you want your gross margin to be? So know your cost. Full, all your costs. I'm amazed that at least half the clients we deal with do not know exactly what their cost of operations are by hour. So truly know your costs. If you need help with that, give me a call, but know your costs, and then you can figure out where you want your gross profit to be. So I got a client yesterday tell us they want to be at a 30% gross profit. That's fantastic, except their overhead is 32%. So automatically, there's no way you're going to make money, right? So they were happy that they were executing to a 30% gross profit. Meanwhile, they weren't profitable. So know your costs, all of them, not some of them, all of them. And then figure out what it costs you to generate an hour of labor. Then from there, you can figure out what you want your gross profit to be and lock that in. No one should be able to bid, estimate, quote, or offer anything for less than that gross profit or gross margin without your approval or someone else's approval that has authority to make a decision to say, we're going to run the risk here of profitability. Third thing, manage your business properly. Get your financials on time. Micromanage the numbers. Do you know every number, every digit, every comma, every syllable in your financials? So if you close your books on January 31st, you should be getting your financials by like February 5th, 6th, 7th, okay? Don't get them February 29th because now you lost the second month. And in fact, you should have some KPIs set up so that you know where you stand every day of every month so that by the time you get the financials at the end of the month, absolutely no surprise, right? Know your true cost, determine your gross profit, and make sure it's locked in stone and do not deviate from it. And then manage by the numbers. Micromanage. Know every digit. Where's your variances versus plan? Where's your variances versus budget? Forget versus prior year. Prior year is irrelevant. Who cares what you did last year? Should be versus your plan this year. All right? So that's 1, 2, 3. Number 4. You ready? Here's number 4. Hold your people accountable. But holding your folks accountable starts with you being held accountable. I have never asked anyone in my 40 years in business to do anything that I wouldn't do first. Ever. I've never done that, okay? So don't be an elitist. Just because you're the owner, don't be an elitist. Hold everyone accountable, and it starts with you. If you have a functional role as the owner, what is that functional role, and are you performing on a timeline in your functional role, Mr. Owner? Because if you are, then everybody else in your organization will take the example from you and should execute accordingly. Next, teach folks how to execute. Set up a training program, deliverables. This is what you want. This is why you want it. Teach them that they can have a future with you so that they're not inclined to look and jump around. You know, scabillions of people are changing jobs nowadays because the job market's so hot. Give them a reason to stay with you. You're the guy that's going to invest in them. You're going to teach them. You're going to show them how they can create a future. Accountability, teaching. Accountability, investment. They need to see that. People need to see that you're stepping up to do this. And finally, pay for performance plan. I'm absolutely appalled that if we deal with 1,000 privately held businesses a year, and that's about what we deal with, about 1,000, I'm going to bet you over 90% do not have either a pay for performance plan or an effective pay for performance plan. And what that means is that if you should generate 4 or 5% in net profit for your business, not including your comp, Mr. Owner, net profit for your business, share everything above and beyond that net profit with your key employees, with almost all of your employees on a quarterly basis. Employees can't think what you're going to give them a year or two from now, but pay for performance and you teach them with accountability where you manage by the numbers and you lock in your gross profit and you know your true costs will generate locked in profit and incremental profit, and pay for performance puts everybody on the same page. We all win together, we all lose together. We all win together, we all lose together. Pay for performance. It's amazing to me how many folks don't do this. They talk about it, or they put their salespeople on a commission plan and they think that's pay for performance. It needs to be throughout your entire organization. Lou's 6 steps to maximizing profit. Again, one more time. Know your true costs, and I mean all of your costs, not just your labor. Add your burden, add your rent. What's your overhead? What's your utility cost? Your full cost. How do you figure that out? Lock in your gross profit, no deviation. Know your numbers. Do not let your numbers get out of hand. If you're not going to manage by the numbers, who the heck's going to do it? Hold your people accountable, and accountability starts at the top, not at the bottom, right? Make believe there is no bottom. You're the bottom. You're the owner. Accountability for everybody. A training program that really helps people create a future for themselves. It's critical. And pay for performance. Give them the opportunity and the reason to go to war with you and for you. Lou's 6 rules to maximizing profit. Love it. Hate it, it's what I live by. You want to talk to me about it? 800-743-0402 or at Mosca Small Biz on Twitter. I guess that's Twitter. I don't know what it is, all right? Feel free to reach out anytime. Have a great day.